Well, it's a deep subject, and welcome aboard, everybody. It is I, your beloved Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Dad, Nooch Too Good, here to play some Grand Arena, do some Conquest, and do some things. We're gonna do some things right now. I'm gonna come back to all the dailies on this account later. Right now, we're gonna do Grand Arena. We got 2 hours. We got to get through 3 Grand Arenas. Then I'm going to play Conquest, and we'll come back and do some dailies. That's it. That's what's going on today. Right now, Carbonite 3. We've been dominating the heck out of Carbonite 3. We have been dominating that. We have been just crushing this because Leia is getting all of the holds. We go in, and we get wins, and we make our opponents look like laughing stocks. Laughing stocks, I tell you. Laughing stocks. All right, Relic 5 Finn here, no Zeta. This isn't, I mean, it's not a horrific team. These guys don't really need Zetas, so if they get going, this could be dangerous, but they have no mods. We gotta get out ahead of this. We'll be all right. Up here, we got Bounty Hunters. I feel like we're gonna get this done. We do have 2 Zetas on Bosk because he came from a Lightspeed token. Let's get these guys. That looks like it's from a Lightspeed bundle. All right, so to kill those guys, I am gonna try my Phoenix here. Let's try my Phoenix. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. We'll do this. I think this will do it, right? They're Relic 5. They have no mods. Let's get out. Let's get it on. Let's get it ready to rumble. Rumbalaya. Anyway, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to play Grand Arena. We are here to kick butt and play Grand Arena, and I'm all out of bubble gum. It's something like that, right? We're in a hurry. We got things to do. We got people to crush. We got places to see. We're getting things done here in Grand Arena. Done. Phoenix, get it done. One done. I think we're gonna get a W here. I think this is gonna be a W. What's in the back? What's in the back? Phoenix with Rex, that's not nothing, and CLS can't kill that. So, because CLS can't do Captain Rex, so we're gonna do CLS up here. We'll have to see what we got back there. So I'm gonna go. What do I got for Rebels? Can I save Chupio for something? Probably not. This team hasn't been great for me, honestly. Chewbacca dies real fast. I think we can get this done. I think we can get this done. Let's go. Let's go! Okay, we want to get in on... Well, we got Boba Fett in trouble. If I can strip all the turn meter here, which we did. Now let's get rid of Boba Fett. Blinds. Let's go ahead and see if we can stun Bosk, which we did that too. Now we can just go straight in on Boba Fett. Stun. AoE. Yes. Hit. Counter. Assist. Gun. Gone. Whatever we're doing. Stunned. Blind. Stun again. And auto. Yeah, that's over. That's over. Just set it up. Set him up and knock him down. That's what we do here at Nooch Too Good Studios. We set him up and we knock him down. We knock him down. The best data disk piles are for stun. I always enjoy the support Datacron. I cannot remember what it's called. I don't know if I could do this team. Knockout. This is not simple here. Hold on. I gotta put some thought into this. I don't think this is a good idea. I don't think this is a good idea. But this might be a good idea. Let's try it. Let's try it. Let's see what we get done here. Ability blocks. Only got one. I want to get Hera out, because I got to save Rex till last, unless I can get some big... If I can get a big rocket on Rex, maybe then. Okay. Oh, they're getting a lot of turns. Let's taunt for sure. We want Boba Fett to... let's go. We're going to go ahead and stun Kanan. No, we're not. Boba Fett is going to take her out right here. Oh, she survived. If I can get her before I get a taunt out of Kanan, yeah, she should be dead right here. Nope. We got a... what was that? That Rex is unique saving her? Is that what that was? I need my contract. I'm not really a fan of how this is going. I need Bosk to... Bosk is in trouble. Where's my contract? 80%? 90? Go again. Okay, I needed that. So I don't have our contract? This isn't going well. Let's try and knock her out here. Nope. I really want her gone. Like right here. Oh, come on! Where's my second shot? Oh, for the love of Mike. Right here? I'm gonna blow a gasket. I'm about to blow a gasket. Just get her out. Just get her out. Then I can work on Kanan. Oh my god. I guess I don't have enough damage here to get this done. That's 4 thermals. Get her down really... Okay, she's at 2 thermals now. God, this is brutal. Just get the taunt off of him. Can we do it now? She's in the yellow. Can we do this now? The problem is I land debuffs, and then that feats. Yeah, because that shares Kanan. Ugh. I don't think it's gonna work. I may not have a team to beat this. I might have to beat the fleet, and if I don't know if I can beat that fleet. It's a home 1 fleet. Well, it's Captain Rex and it's Kanan. If they get to 50% health, they recover, and Kanan, every time they get a debuff, they recover health too. So I think I'm foobarred here. What I really need is like her to gain like 1,000,000 buffs or something. Okay, now give me a turn. I needed an AoE right there. I think I need to time this out with... I need a Boba Fett rocket followed by a Leia AoE, and I can get Hera out that way then, but I mean, I still think I'm in trouble. Let's hold off 1 turn. Let's make sure we got the Leia AoE. I mean, the Bosk is... Okay, we do have it, so let's... We're not gonna get there. We're not gonna get there. My Bosk is never hitting twice. Nah, we're not gonna get this done. Stupid bounty hunters, you guys suck. I need that, I should have used Mando. Where's my Mando? That's what I should have done. Where's my Mando? That's what I should have done. Oh, you almost got Kanan there. Give me a rocket. Okay, 1 down. Hold, please. Can we make things happen now? We're close. We're close. I should use Mando. Okay, give me a turn. Give me a turn. Take her out. She's yellow. If I had a rocket here, she'd be dead. She's dead. Auto. All right, all I got left is Rex. I can find something to handle Rex, right? I hope. I don't think I'm gonna kill him here. He's just gonna keep recovering. Oh, if we gotta get him in yellow there. All right, okay. You know what? If we 2-shot it, we win. If we 2-shot it, we win. A Relic 7 Scout Trooper is not a bad idea. Don't I have Mando? Didn't we get Mando? I don't have him for Grand Arena, maybe? Did I put him on defense? No, it's all Galactic Republic on defense. Did we get Mando tokens? I thought we got Mando tokens. I'm gonna rely, actually, we got this. This'll do it. With all the different... Let's see if this does it or not. If I kill it, I win. I'm not worried about, like, banners. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm auto this, see what happens. You gotta get him in the yellow. Once he's in the yellow. All right, he's dead. There we go. That worked. I don't know if you noticed, that worked. That's a win. That's a wiener. That, my friends, is a Le Wiener, otherwise known as the Wiener. That's French for the wiener. I don't think I'm gonna kill this, especially if he's got home 1, or B-wing, which I'm not gonna check on. Also not gonna check off. All right, let's go. But I wanna, we wanna try to full clear if we can, right? Yeah, don't I have Mando and Kara on the 7th? I guess I didn't have them in time to sign up for yeah, we signed up on Sunday and Monday, and we got Mando and Kara on Tuesday, so got it. Still there. No, this isn't happening. This is not happening. So we're not gonna clear this fleet. Barring something crazy right here. Oh no, it's over. That'll do it. That'll do it. All right, that's a win, though. Let's go play Nooch 2 Perfect, where Executor's holding our line. I'm going to go ahead and submit for the... Did I get a point there? I didn't get anything, did I? Okay, that's a wiener. We'll come back to this account later. Let's switch up accounts right now. We got to move. We got to get this going so we can get some things done. That's all I'm saying. Whoa, am I blurry? Why am I blurry? Why is my camera locked in on blurry? I'm blurry, right? Am I blurry here? I'm clear here. That's fine. My settings are fine. It doesn't like that. Let's play Grand Arena. That's the wrong button. Let's play Grand Arena, everybody. Grand Arena on the Nooch 2 Perfect account. That's the free-to-play account we just updated today with a big fat vid. Let's get ready to rumble. Here we go. By the way, the person who asked, the fleets up top in the back are worth like 3 or 4 more points than the back bottom. That's why we put her up top, to save us 4 points. Okay, we are 2-0 here with Nooch 2 Perfect. Oh no, we aren't. We're 1-1. I'm a big fat liar. I'm a big fat liar. Okay, our opponent has not played. I'm gonna guess that means he's not gonna play. I can't, well, I don't have Wampacron. I can't beat that Jabba team. This is funky. It's Relic 8, Relic 8, Relic 5, though. We're gonna go up top and see what we can do up here first. These are some Relic levels, boys. I don't think that a mirror is a good idea. Can Wampa kill this? I'm gonna try Wampa here. We're having fun. Let's see if we can do Wampa here. I don't think Wampa's gonna work anywhere else. We should build up enough tenacity to start resisting this crap. Counter. How's he taunting over there? Is that a thing? We gotta get rid of Enoch. What am I doing? Those dots are going to result in a bunch of revives, and they are landing this regardless. Is it like massive? Screw you. Wampa is not good against the Pretty Pals, everybody. Just FYI. I mean, I could go mirror. I just don't think that's a good idea. He doesn't have his... This is the Grand Arena crowns, right? I don't have the grain. I don't have it either. Okay, hold on. Wampa sucked there. Why am I so blurry? That's bothering me a lot. But here it's fine. Am I blurry here? I don't think so. No, that's clear. That's clean. That's really bothering me. Can you tell? You know what? Let's have a little bit of fun. I don't know why this would work. I mean, I have Relic Delta advantage. I don't know who's got the better mods. Looking good for me here. Although I don't think I'm going to be critting, right? It's going to be all that bonus damage. So this is just going to take a minute. I almost want to auto it, but... because it's going to take a while. fact, we're gonna auto this. Let's just auto it. Alright, there we go. Well, that worked. Little Relic Delta advantage on a mirror match there. I'll take it. Now we got CLS. This is a legitimate CLS team, and I don't know if I've got the juice to beat that, so I'm going to use Treya. Let me see something here. Let me see something here. Can Savage beat this? He can. Savage with like almost any other Sith is an automatic here. So let's see if we can pop in a Sith that doesn't belong to the Triumvirate. Let's try this. I don't know. Whatever. Let's have some fun. Phoenix can't win versus CLS at a 6 Relic Delta differential. That's not going to happen. We got to get on Chew. We got to get Chupio out. That's what's going to have to happen here. Could probably auto this too and just target Chupio as much as possible. Keeps recovering that protection. There we go. Gotta get him yellow. I don't think that other Sith helped me at all. I think I'm on my own. I should have just gone solo. I don't know, dude. This doesn't look promising. Maybe it's because I'm -2 Relic Delta. I think that's killing this. Yeah, I think that's killing this. I'm gonna just press auto and see if we can get this done. I don't think it's gonna get done. I think that the 2 levels of Relic Delta is too much to overcome. Although, I mean, if we get in the yellow, hold on. Your skills are quite Come on, we're almost there, dude. Step it up. Step it up. Get him, get him, get him, get him now, get him now. Oh, now you got him. Get him. No. Now you got him. Yo, there we go. Now he's got to do CLS. This one's hard because he does all the recovery, and we got to get him in between recoveries for this to happen here. You're gonna have to take more turns, Chief. 3PO is stripping my turn meter like a mug. Yeah, I said like a mug. I don't think I'm gonna get through it. It's gonna have to be like that. I'm gonna have to do like that like 2 or 3 times in a row, like perfectly. Maybe, 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 maybe. Now, get a turn. Ah! That looked promising, though, didn't it? Oh, now it doesn't look promising at all. Maybe people put Talon in here for extra Sith capabilities and Darth Maul for some days over there, maybe? I don't know. We got real close there once, though. This isn't... I guess it's not impossible. I would put the odds at about 10% here. Oh, he's just not gonna get him. Come on now. Come on now. That's not gonna happen. We'll let this run though, and we'll see if we get lucky, but it's just gotta hit perfectly in there. It looks like 3PO is just a little bit too fast for us. If 3PO is a little bit slower, maybe, or if CLS is a little bit slower, but they're not. Or maybe I can not have tenacity down and resist some debuffs possibly somewhere. Because he's feeding turn meter off of debuffs. Although when you resist, he still gets turn meter, doesn't he? So never mind, that makes any sense. Get him right now, see? He needs to get in there and get a turn right there, and then 3PO keeps tripping the turn meter, and that's not helpful. Get him now. Get him now. Get him now. No. Alright, we'll submit that, and we'll bring in somebody to maybe clean up CLS here. See, my Phoenix is too low. I mean, I could try Phoenix here, but at Relic 1, I think CLS is just gonna wipe them off. Relic 0 and Relic 1, they're gonna get wiped off the map. That's not gonna happen. So... it doesn't do any good to hold on to this. I can't beat Jabba down below. Maybe I should have targeted 3PO there. Maybe not. For the love of God. You are a turd, sir. One big shot right here. There we go. Okay, well, we got that done. We at least put some points on the board. I am not gonna beat an executor. This guy pulled my little trick here. Now, this is smart. Feel Good or whatever he pronounces here, has an executor, so he puts it back on defense. He has a Galactic Legend. He puts it on the front wall. Smart. This is how you play Grand Arena. I don't know why he's 1-1 unless he just didn't play, but that's smart. We're gonna use the classic triumvirate here to see if we can get this done. No, we're not. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Let's use the classic triumvirate and see what happens. That was bad. Okay, we got one of them. That crit damage from Boba Fett really did in. Wow. Well, it's a huge Relic Delta differential, too. Wow, okay. Try this. Try this out. No, my home one can't beat an executor. It's full of crappy ships, and it beats lesser fleets, but it is not built to beat an executor at all. Auto this. Go for it. Why are we getting evaded by Boba freaking Fett? What is that? What is your... Does she need an accuracy arrow or something? Does Seventh Sister need an accuracy arrow that I'm unaware of? All right, sir. Okay, so Jabba ain't gonna happen. I'm not gonna bother with that. We're gonna probably go play Kyber. If you wanted me to show you my home one, I mean, here it is. This is garbage. Absolute garbage. I will try it. We'll just put it out there and see what happens, but it's not gonna go. Ooh, wait a minute though. Wait a minute. I don't think I'm equipped for my Rogue One, but let's put it out there. I don't think it's gonna do anything. It has to be upgraded more. And I think your capital ship has to be Profundity, right? It doesn't work with the home one. We'll bring out the B-Wing. It's a good start. I just don't think... That's not good. See, I don't have the right ships out here. I really need to get Kyle Katarn. I mean, look at that. Nothing except on Cad Bane so far. Would have been nice to have him go before Biggs, and I could have gotten an assist out of it at least. That's something. Alright, 1 down. 2 down. 3 down. Like I said. We'll bring out the big boy here. Maybe we can knock him out. Hey, if I can get 1 ship out, I'd be fairly happy. Ah, you're gonna die right here. Not quite. Now we can do this. No. We did. All right, that's the end of that. Okay, I don't know if the guy plays, he's gonna beat me. If he doesn't play, then I'll probably get a win out of it. So there you go. That is Nooch 2 Perfect. That's the best we can do. I got nothing to clean that up with. And we're going to move forward here. Thank you for the energy. Pure energy. Let's see if I'm still blurry here. Ah! I'm no longer blurry. Why? I have no idea. I didn't do anything. I didn't touch anything. I didn't do anything. But I'm no longer blurry. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. No longer blurry. No longer blurry. And that is how we live our lives, or our life around here. If things get blurry in our life, we simply reset, go to a new scene, and come back later. And we're no longer blurry. That's how you got to do things. You just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for another round of Kyber Grand Arena. Let's go. All right, my opponent did a full clear. My opponent did not have any drops, so we are in a banner battle. Now, I definitely noticed with my opponent, I looked at his defenses, and I noticed that he puts up pretty light defenses, so I put Leia back here. I put Leia back on. She did not get a hold, but I'm sure that's maybe a little bit of a banner advantage for me. So my opponent likes to, you know, is my opponent, are we here? I know he talked to me. I'm the account you're facing in your main. Kartha Kudum is right here, everybody. So our opponent is in chat right now on the YouTubes. And I've noticed you like to cheese it a little bit. You like to cheese it. You put Rey, the Stranger, and Jabba, and that's about it on defense, if I remember correctly. The rest is just kind of like old school teams. That's not the worst team. You know, there's a lot of stuff out there we can beat. So let's get out there and get to work. We have to do this clean. And there's Ezra Exile. What's Kylo against this? Like 70% or something? I'm confident that I can use Kylo 76% with Hux. Well, that is what we shall do. Yeah, Ezra exile, and I go quiet indeed. So this is gonna matter. There's gonna be RNG here around turn order. We want a good... I'm not gonna have any other Galactic Legends to beat. Lord Vader against the Stranger, and then Kenobi against Jabba. And based on your history, Karthakudum, I could be wrong, but I don't think there's gonna be any Galactic Legends in the back. So I'm gonna use Wampa here for offense, crit damage, and armor penetration, and let's see what we can make happen. Let's go. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Okay. Give me a Hux. There we go. Hux back to Kylo. Stun this one too. Oh, he was taunting. I didn't even notice. Okay, we get the shocks, and Hux is still alive. Wow, I thought he was goner for sure. Do some siphoning. Boy, I really thought Hux was a goner there. Oh, well, you're gone. Oh, no, you're not. You can't assist because it's stupid. Okay. Okay, you know, we're still here. I'm still kicking. I would like to throw an ult before she throws hers at me. That's it. This is over. Thank you, everybody. Have a good day. Maybe stun Ben first next time? Maybe stun Ben first next time, because Ezra's gonna do that thing? I think that my Ufus can beat this now. We do have Relic Delta problems. I might be allergic to cheese. I have a little dairy issue, is that what you're saying? Did she already do her thing? Find out in a second. Did already do her thing. Dead yet. Kind of close, though. Okay, and... well, the cleanup's gonna work. Is it? Yes. Okay, cleanup worked, but... I am officially 25-ish banners behind. Now we gotta be awesome from here on out. I mean, I gotta be more than perfect, so we'll see. We'll see. We'll give it the go. We'll give the old college try. Ye ol' college try. I feel like I can auto this. I literally feel like I can auto this. But I'm gonna play it. Everybody tells me to kill Starkiller first if I can, but I don't know. I'm always so questionable about that. Whatever. Quick ult. Like to see that. I don't think CX has gotten a turn yet, has he? I'm getting 0 turns. Good job, Cybix. You're a Ubermensch. Well, I mean, getting turns is a key here. I say it a lot, but it remains true that if you don't get turns, you cannot win most matches. Every now and then there's one. Hi-ya! As soon as we get our second ult, I think we'll start... I could have done him there, but whatever. Schmack. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have our ult here in a second. Another one, anyway. That's not helping. There we go. Full ult. Two is usually where I gotta be to get this done, and I can start dropping dots to kill the team. Hey-ya! Oh god, this is enthralling. I think the strain. Oh no, he just recovered a bunch of protection. He should be dead sometime soon, right? Like next turn he takes, he's dead. Wait a minute. Oh, we got Starkiller Mark now. Nice. Now he's dead. Yep. And now he should be dead as soon as he gets. No, he didn't die, did he? I mean, obviously, didn't really need to ask the stupid question. And there is such a thing as a stupid question. We see it here on stream all the time. Smack. And this and this. Hi-ya! One of these times, that's going to do some damage on somebody. Just saying. Alright. I got... How many times I got left? This is it, right? Right here? Come on, you're so annoying. Go. Just go. Just get this done with. There we go. Finally. Now, let's go up top. Let's clean this out, and then we'll get Jabba later. So, need to be bannerific here. I'm looking these teams up because I got to be as clean as possible. Okay. Let's start off with Finn. Okay, sort by banners. Solo, that's with a Dashcron, right? Yeah. Ooh, even without a Dashcron. Nah, that was like a low gear. I'm not doing any of those. All right, let's go back over here. I was saying now we got gas. Who's he got with gas? It's gonna be the alts. The bench players. Not the bench player, that is. Okay, sort by banners. What do we got here? Okay, I don't like those. I'm not using GLs here. Gungans. Okay, let's go ahead and let's just Gungan this team right now. What do we got for Gungans? Tarples and Boomadeer. How about them apples? No Jar Jar. Tarples and Boomadeer, I'm going in. I'm trying to think of why that is. Interesting. No, it happens a lot, and I gotta be honest, I don't understand the mechanic of why it works better like that, but it does sometimes. So much damage. Probably should have stuck with the basic from Boss Nass a minute ago when I did a special, because there was... I gotta keep that shield up. I mean... I don't like that. Let's get him down, take out those two guys, and let's see what I gotta keep him off the shield. No! That is not keeping him off the shield, guys. You're not doing it right. I don't know about this. What do you think? All right. They're both down. This is supposed... Yeah, this is over. It was one battle. I didn't notice that. It was only one battle. It was only one battle. It was only... I don't know if you guys noticed, because I didn't. It was only one battle. At this point, I might just play. I might just do stuff. Oh my God. I did it wrong. Big misplay. Big misplay.
I don't know where you get your delusions, laser brain.
You shall not pass!
Jax, I can hold it.
Pull on! No, I'm all right.
Big misplay. I'm just gonna just... Is this gonna work? I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. I don't really feel like using the Crom with this. Let's see what happens. There you go. This is going so well. Alright, so this sorting by banners thing is annoying. I find this annoying. Vader and Royal Guard. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That was low. That was low gear. Although these guys are Relic 5, Relic 1. Could that work? Let's just try stuff. I'm willing to try stuff at this point. I feel like we're gonna die. Look, we're just going. We're going all in on goofy stuff. Daze or stun? I do get stun. Okay. We're going all in. We're going all in. No, you don't need Gungans. I stand by that. Just because you use Gungans, just because I use Gungans in a battle, you know, you guys are always looking for holes. You're always looking for, everybody's out there just pot-shotting at me. Oh, look, he said yesterday you don't need Gungans. Then he used Gungans. Well, you must need Gungans. I don't need pizza to live. Oh, he ate pizza. You don't need pizza. I don't care now. Now I don't care. Good job. You win, buddy. This is a big L for me. This is a big L. I'm not looking at any more counters. We're just going. We're just going. That's what this is about right now. We are all in. We are going. You don't need air to breathe. Oh, he's breathing. I don't think that one applies. I kind of do want to stay on Finn here to keep him low on the health. Just like that. All right, so we're covered. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was trying to do. You don't need one bird constantly banging on your window. I tell you what, man, we've had some crazy stuff this spring. We're trying to sell our house, and the other day, there's like a rodent in the attic, scratching away at the fan in the bathroom. It's like, what the hell? I've been married 30 years and never had that happen. And then there's this bird that is constantly tapping in our windows right now, like it wants to get in, and it will not stop. We never had that happen in 30 years. And then there was a bird that was making a nest in the downspout, which I've never had that exactly happen. I've had birds make nests in like the laundry output, but I don't know, like nature's taking over my house while I'm trying to sell it, you know? I have no idea what works here. I don't know what works here. I do know that I'm running out of crons. Look at that cheese defense just came out. I was all talking about the cheese defense. What a maroon. No. What is that? What's going on over there? I don't think this works. Guys, I don't know if you're paying attention. I don't think this works. I'm going for it, though. He's not going to get any stacks because she's not going to get any turns. He's actually just going to die. And she's never going to get in her turn again. What? I say that I pitch it in, everybody just leaves the stream? What's up with that? You can't watch me be a moron for a while? We can't have a little fun around here? Just saying. If I need a data crown on this, I quit. That's all I gotta say. Wouldn't shock me with, you know, Chuckles the Wonder Clown over here on offense. That should take care. Nope, not quite, is it? Is I dazed or something? I guess these are Jedi, right? I tried to use Jedi against Inquisitors. That might not have been the smartest move. Still though. Galactic Legend Jedi. What a absolute turd this guy is. Seriously. Discarded by Disney. No, sorry, Mark. This isn't your movie. This is the new Heroes movie. So we have to make you suck in all of our games, in all of our movies. You just suck now. Sorry. Sorry, Luke Skywalker. You suck now. Oh. That's the excitement of this stream today. We are not checking counters. We are not checking the counters. We are going in. We're going in full throttle. That ought to keep them off our backs. So much for cheese defense. Tell you what. What's the story over there? You got like just maximum mods on those guys or something? Or do I just suck that bad? It's probably that. It's probably that. I really could use the high ground. What is going on? That's what's going on. Why don't I been using that? Why isn't that working for me then? Why is it working for somebody else and not me? I mean, I guess if they got me... He's dead. Nah, we're dead. We're dead, fam. We're dead, chat. We're dead. That's hilarious. Did I not have that? Hold on a second. This is really funny. This is really funny. Nobody can convince me that this is not really funny. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I put a chrysanthemum crown on there. Is that the wrong choice? I don't think it's that Datacron. Is it? Was it a gold? Yeah, I don't have this. That's a pretty good Datacron. Whatever, man. Whatever, here we are. Massacre, you say? I'm just getting out Datacron these days. And it's gonna start today, guys. I said I wasn't gonna be investing in Datacrons out of principle. I'm gonna have to. I just have to get back in these Datacrons, or I'm gonna lose matches like this because my Datacron sucks so bad. That went well. That went well. That was actually close. That was not just close. She's pretty much dead. She's still marked. Okay, we got her. I think we're gonna take a Rancor in the face here in a minute. Rancor to the face. Finish him. Can you just not hit him or something? Am I blind? Are we blind? I need this to work before I get Rancored. Okay. Now, he's back. Please Rancor Bastila. Thank you. I still feel like I got a shot, maybe. Maybe. I don't think I got a shot. Oh, God. Ugh. Who's having fun? Should we just start Conquest now? Maybe we'll just get going on Conquest. Maybe it's time to start Conquest. To be fair, that Datacron's not worth it to begin with. It's crushing me here. We are getting smoltrified here. Absolutely smoltrified. We'll go do Conquest. This is a win. You win, buddy. Is he still in chat? You still here, man? Good job. Your cheese defense caused me some problems. I don't know if you noticed. All right, let's just go. White flag. It's white flag time. It's white flag time. Are the Conquest feats much less free to play? See, everybody, it's always the same. Some people say that. Some people say they're more free to play friendly. You know. Hey. Are content creators not streaming GAC right now? Anna was streaming GAC. I don't know about anybody else. I'm done streaming because I suck. Big misplay.
You shall not pass!
But no damage.
Checked. I can hold it. Pull on! No, I'm all right.
And yet...
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Hurry up. You're boring me. Good game, Karthik Kadum. You took care of me. That cheese defense. You nailed me, buddy. You nailed me. We'll look at Conquest in a minute. I don't know. I haven't really looked. I don't, get them all, huh? Okay. If this happened in real life, those guys wipe these losers over here. If you put Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, 2 Chewies, and 3PO against these morons, come on, dude. That's over in a heartbeat. Put them into an arena? Yeah, just sit down. I'll take that. I'll get it tomorrow too, right? Do I get one more day of this? Nope. Oh, let's get ready for some major Coliseum action. I've actually been running, I'm just upgrading my Rebels right now. Because with Cassian at level 80, if I get everybody else up, we can actually just run them against stuff. I'm gonna auto this. I think we can go right through this here. Could be wrong. We'll see. But I think with Cassian on the team, it's gonna look very different here. They'll probably just shred that one. Maybe not. Yeah, shred. Speaking of shred, I mean, we're taking some losses, but Cassian's gonna, at the end of the day, he should mow that guy down, right? Ooh. Ooh. I like to play this. Not yet. He was blind. Be blind? He's losing his mind, and I'm reaping all the benefits. Name that movie, somebody. Name that movie and the actor. Name that movie and the actor. Let's go to tier 7 here. I didn't feel like I had less era currency. Auto this here. Switch up targets. Just trying to get 10% here if I can get it. Got it. Yeah, we can go for 20. Got 20. That'll do it. All right. Let's check out Conquest. What do we got? Hard Conquest. Eli Duop's got it. Dan Patman got the movie, not the actor. Everybody on Twitch is completely silent. Foresight, that's Galactic Republic. Okay. Full Squad of Pirates, fine. Booming Voice, we got to get from the Pirates. Purge, that's, you know who that is. Deployable cooling systems we get from Inquisitors. Asajj Ventress Dark Disciple, that can go... No, she's Bounty Hunter. And Tenacity down, okay? Nope, thank you. That's the best one so far. What do we gotta do here? Silvo and Vane, there's our pirates. Cup. Buff Disruption. That's Luke, right? 50 bonus turns. Let's do the bonus turns right off the bat. That was Hans right there. Bonus turns, boys and girls. You don't need Gungans. You will be all right. Every little thing is gonna be all right. I don't think I'm gonna have enough of a battle to get very many bonus turns here. It's gonna be over so fast. Oh, I got 50 bonus turns there? Well, there you go. Now we can do our pirates. Pirates. Silvo and Vane. And I'll bet I can run this team down to the nub and just knock it out right here. We'll see. I don't even think I care if they sacrifice. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. I don't know how I get 50 there. Anybody explain Jedi Master Luke what? Bonus turn cheese. I don't get that many per battle. I am not about the Jedi Master Luke cheese, so I can't really explain it. Like I said, I think I could do 10 battles with this team and just run it all the way down and get this done today. This is probably a good time for AMA. I can't do that. You know, there's a way to warble your throat and make those noise. I can't do that stuff. I don't know. My wife makes fun of me about it. Hey, probably a good time for AMAs. Anybody got questions about the game or life or anything else? That's what we're here for. The dad is in. Ask away. Let's get this done. And I'm getting these right. Yeah. Okay. Cup and buff disruption. Again, I think that's Luke. I really did that Gak really poorly. I messed up that Jar Jar. So we gotta stun. If we got Ezra and Ben out there, we gotta stun Ben first. Because Ezra's gonna do the taunting thing. And then if we've got, what was the other thing? Make sure to use Boomadir instead of Phalanx. Am I still mad about the Mon Moth insert from 2 years? I was never mad. I thought it was pretty funny, actually. You act mad for the entertainment value. I was never mad about it. It was funny. That was funny. Am I gonna get Cobb Vanth this conquest? No. This round of conquest, yes. I always get the character on my main account. I don't skip those. That's better than the one I've got. Right now it's 50% less damage. That's a lot better. I like that exposed. I'm gonna go for this right now. That doesn't stack, so let's remove the one that's 50%. And wow, that's way better. Way better! Is that free calendar in the shop yet? Which team do you feel is best in Coliseum, Cassian or Partagaz? Well, it depends. Partagaz has advantages for the solo bosses, and Cassian has advantages for the multi-team bosses. Now that I've got Cassian and I've got him at level 80, I'm just using him for everything right now because he's my best bet. At level 80, when Partagaz is level 61, there's just no contest. So I'm using Cassian for everything right now. What would be your ideal next fleet? New Separatist, new Rebel with Rev 5 and Luthen? Any other options? I'm hard-pressed to believe they're going to give us a new fleet at any time in the near future. We're going on 3 years of Leviathan. 3 freaking years. Now, maybe, if you want to take a positive spin on it, maybe they felt they had to take 3 years to balance out the fleets with like the Comeuppance and the Punishing One and the B-Wing and the Rogue One and the Scythe and TIE Interceptor and all the stuff that's come out since Leviathan, and maybe they feel like now that they've done all that, kill this guy. Well, we can steal buffs anyway, right? Maybe now that they've done all that, they can go back and I don't want to be stealing Terminator. Hold on. That's bad. If I'm stealing turn meter from him the whole time, I can't do this. Get a turn, Chief. Gotta get a turn, okay? Okay, damage immunity gone. Jeez. Old Republic, New Republic. Nobody cares about the New Republic. New Republic fleet, what would it be? We've already got the Finalizer and the Radis. You could pull out the, whatever the last Doomsday ship was that chased him during Last Jedi. I don't know what that thing was that Radis just shredded. Imperial Remnant fleet. I will tell you the fleet that has the most extra ships. I don't think there's any fleets with extra ships right now, actually. I could go for that big First Order Dreadnought or whatever that thing was called. If we were to get a CLS lifter, what would you like to see? What new mechanics do you think they need? That's a good question. I'm not good at that stuff. Agnar's is good at that stuff. Like, I think Capital Games should hire Agnar's. I don't know what mechanics they need. Something that just makes them less squishy. Put a tank in there. I don't know who the tank would be with that team. You'd have to get a Rebel tank. Maybe Red 5 as a Rebel tank. I'd like to see Red 5 come out as a character and as a ship. And then give us like Red 1 and Gold 1. Or give us Red 1 and Porkins. And give us like a full X-Wing fleet. I would love that. That could be fun. And I don't know what capital ship you'd have. Maybe you could do like a medical frigate capital ship instead of, because you've already got the 2 Mon Calamari ships. Maybe the capital ship is Yavin, the moon, you know, Yavin 4. I don't know. Separatists have a lot of ships who do have assets for in-game, at least 2 of the gunships. I think Separatists should be the next big fleet if they're going to do it. And in fact, Separatists are way overdue for a lifter. I'll say that for sure. You could be looking at Dooku's ship, or there are a few other Separatists. So the Separatists could really use a lifter at least. I could definitely see them doing an Admiral Trench capital ship. Because, you know, they did, you know, he is Admiral. He's the only Admiral in the game without a ship. I could definitely see that. And I would imagine that was in the works at one point. And then they just realized we don't really want to blow up our game again because we suck at releasing capital ships, and every time we do, it blows up our game. Skeleton cruise ship with Brutus Commander. I don't think they're going to do that. Well, are there other pirates? I guess there are pirate ships you'd have to get like 5 or 6 pirate ships added to the game along with that. That would be... So you could have an era with 6 pirate ships. And then, and probably a few new pirate. Oh, you know, let's get the pirate characters. I don't know. But we're kind of short. If we're gonna do another big capital ship, if they were to do it, which I'm not convinced at all they are, ever. And I do mean ever. I would think we might get a light side ship when after all that is said and done. Right now we have the Profundity, and we have Executor and Leviathan, so it is not in balance as the Force would want it to be. So I don't know. Fleet Coliseum. Oh my God. In your opinion, they should give some ships additional pilots. R2 is a co-pilot for Anakin. What about R2 as a co-pilot for Luke? Oh, I'm sorry, Luke's not in game. Full squad of Tuskens, only light side. Well, I can't do both of those at once now, can I? Are Tuskens going to be automatic here, or am I going to have to, like, manage this? Let's find out. They should add ET. ET is a member of the Senate, or at least ET's people are. So... Snoke is long overdue in this game. I'm not a fan of what they did with Snoke, or how they just kind of retconned it in the last movie till he wasn't even really a thing. He was just a tool or whatever happened there. But I think Snoke in this game, you gotta win this, guys. I think Snoke in this game could be a lot of fun. We're not landing any dots, are we? That's the problem. Okay, now get tech out, yeah. I could totally see Snoke as the driver of, you know, the admiral of the main fleet. I don't know. Old Republic fleet with a new Admiral Dodonna and the Hammerhead. Yeah, you can do that. Well, I mean, I was just playing that last night. I thought I was going to finish it, and I didn't. Oh, by the way, I know how I'm going to beat Malik. My son looked it up for me, and I know how I'm going to beat Malik. So tune in Next up, we might finish off KOTOR during the week this week since we're on an off week. You don't think enough people have invested in the harder to obtain capital ships? Like what? Like what? Yeah, Snoke would go with the Phasma team, exactly. This is only light side, right? Isn't that what it was? Yeah. Let's just throw Ahsoka out there. He could be the sea lifter. That would actually make sense. Now you're talking. Snoke as a sea lifter. Now they tried that once and failed. That was the intent and purpose of Darth Bane, was to be a sea lifter. And that was a fail. But yeah, Snoke as a sea lifter is not a bad idea. Who should they put out as a Jedi Master Luke lifter? That's the question. Like Force Ghost Yoda? That's what it should be. Force Ghost Yoda should be the Jedi Master Luke lifter. All right, back to pirates here. What do we got? What is this, all damage over time? I don't really like any of these. One dot. Whenever an enemy loses turn meters inflicted with the dot, all non-attacker allies gain 3% offense, and all non-tank allies gain. I don't like any of this stuff. When an ally deals damage to an enemy, that enemy gains 5% turn meter, 1 dot for. Enemy units gain dots for 2 turns at start. No. Whenever an ally uses a basic, none of these are. That's. Go back to basic school. Okay. We're not gonna do anything here. All right, pirates again. Let's exhaust these pirates. Dagobah Luke with Yoda on his back. That'll be a fun ad. We're gonna put Yoda on everybody's back. We're gonna have Yoda on Chewbacca's back. We'll have Yoda on Luke's back. We'll have Yoda on Yaddle's back. I mean, Obi-Wan did it. Saying. Sorry to all the children in the audience. Rey Skywalker would be Jedi Master Luke lifter. Light side Vader. You want Force Ghost Vader, or do you want like I want a full Force Ghost team. I think that would be fun. That'd be some way to do that. I don't like that. I'm not gonna use that. Maybe I'm missing something, but. Alright, let's finish off our pirates right here. I thought Yaddle might come to the game after Tales of the Jedi, but she didn't. I'd have no problem with Yaddle in game. I don't know if she should be a Jedi Master Luke lifter. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Okay, guys, come on. Can we let's just get this done with. 10 battles with. Oh, come on. With Silvo and is it Smee? Silvo and Vane surviving. Well, we got to get this done here. That's a lot of dots. I should have targeted Canderous, and that would have been going better for me. Now let's target him now. Yeah, we should have done it right there. Oh, we got a taunt from stupid Juhani. Oh my god. This is so annoying. This is so annoying. A healer for bounty hunters, droids, and Jawas. There's some things I'd like to see more of in the game, and I will be talking. I've got like the next week's worth of videos mapped out right here, so I know what I'm going to be talking about over the next week. Well, this isn't the battle. Really, guys? Okay, hold on. I'm going to redo this, and I'm going to target Canderous. We're at 10% efficacy or whatever. Okay, over here, everybody. There we go. Now I think we're okay. Two down. Just had to get... Canderous is ridiculous there. Old Republican Ewoks are the... I hate Ewoks. I agree. I hate Ewoks. They're annoying. Alright, we got our pirates done there. That's 10 battles of pirates, and we got the Vane and Silvo thing done. Okay. What else here? Cup. Buff disruption. Let's bring Stormtrooper Luke out. He's our buff disruption, right? See, it doesn't register. Register. Where is he? A little higher on the list than I thought. Deal special damage. If it's Luke's turn, inflict the target with the enemy with buff disruption for one turn. This attack is high damage variance. Immune to buffs until damaged by attack. One stand. Okay, so we might want to just do basics here. To get as much buff disruption as possible? Let's try it and see what happens. I have no idea who Yari... You guys you come up with these random names for... Yariel Poof. Is that a person in Star Wars? I don't know who that is. We are not... No, there's not going to be an Acolyte era. There's no way they do that. There's no way they do an Acolyte era. Okay, this isn't working. Can you guys target somebody else? Nope. There's no way we're getting an Acolyte event. I will eat my hat. If we get an Acolyte, I'm telling you right now, if we got Acolyte era, when Maul Shadow Lord is coming out, and when is out actually, and when Mando and Grogu the movie is coming out, and they give us an Acolyte era, people will quit the game. They would lose so many people from that. People would just like, I'm out of here. People would just quit in general. I know people that when they drop the Stranger, quit the game. Well, I know one guy. I just, you know, people hate the Acolyte. Don't underestimate how much people hate the Acolyte. If they dropped an Acolyte era right now, forget about it. It's gonna be a, I don't know about mass exodus, but there's gonna be a big exodus of a lot of players just like, what are you even doing with your game? People hate the Acolyte. You're way off on that one. That is not happening. No way. I also love when they make old units useful again, 100%. Although, I will tell you, the period of time when Stormtrooper Han and Leia, Princess Leia, were useful, there's a very small window. It's a very small, like the first 4 months of the game, maybe. Maybe. I don't even know if it was that long. Very small window for Leia and Stormtrooper Han to be useful in the game. There was a time when, I think when Stormtrooper Han's Zeta first came out, that people were finding a way to use them and do stuff, but nah, these guys have never really been anything in the game. Acolyte. Acolyte. I think if they do a new Maul, it would be Shadow Lord Maul as a conquest event, and I think they would have just done it. So I don't think so. I think we're gonna get the Mando content. I could be completely wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. Stormtrooper Han and Leia had a small resurgence with the Sonic. Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah, again, that's why I just don't get into all the hype over these new teams sometimes. It's like everybody just hypes them up, and then a month later the team's dead, especially when there's a Datacron involved. Like, everybody's completely jacked up right now about the Stranger, and I think the Stranger's going to be very good. But when that Datacron goes away, how good will he be? I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Heck, I'll still lose to it. Oh, what are we talking about? What about a Visions era? That, I like that idea. I like the idea of a Visions era. I'll talk more about that. That's a video. I've got a video in mind that would relate really well to that. Yeah, I like that. I need to rewrite all this. This is too messy. Hold on. While we're doing this, I gotta rewrite my videos for the next week. Don't care. Don't care. I really don't care about. Maybe I do. I don't know. I mean, if I get this, it makes Kylo, like, it makes him worse. That's what I want. Whenever an ally attacks, I gain 2% offense, stacking for every debuff on all characters. Kaboom! It's not that one. A kaboom! Where was the earth-shattering kaboom? That's the one. That's the one you want. That makes Rey hit like a truck. How am I doing on these whatchamajiggers? Buff disruption 10 times. So we'll put Cup in there. Well, we may not get to it today. We'll see. We'll put Cup in there with a Galactic Republic team and get a bunch of foresights because we need that. Ooh, this is where Ahsoka and Balin dueled it out. All right, let me write this down. Okay. Hang on. Let's see here that. Okay. On the other side. Done. Done. Ooh, I gotta do that. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I had to make note. You gotta plan your stuff out. If you're gonna make content, you gotta have the content planned out. You know, and you gotta stand by in case there's news or something. Is there any news today? Is there any news today? I haven't looked. No, there's the make good on the make good and nothing else. Usually the news comes tomorrow with stuff that drops. Try this. Now this could get us some of those stacks. We'll see. Pick City. Gak was bad. Gak was good until I got to Kyber. No, we don't have no, we're done with 3v3. 3v3's done. We don't have one more week. Right? We don't have one more week, do we? Where I did a 3v3 return stream. And that was on 3v3 Grand Arena returns March 26th. So that would have been one. Nope, this is it. This is it. We don't have another week of 3v3. How am I meant to counter Saw, Rex, and Kyle? I still think Gas can do that. Unless you're me and then you'll fail. Most people do prefer 5v5. I'll take whatever I got. I'm not picky about it. I'm just trying to land a bunch of that whatchamajigger here. I don't care if I win this or not, actually. I'll bet you could put Jedi Master Luke onto some bigger squad and get a bunch of the buff disruption. Know what I mean? Those stuns aren't very good. Well, we're definitely not gonna win here. I'll probably hold up on the buff disruption attempts here in a moment. They should be immune to fear. Wow, I didn't get much at all there. Okay, let's put Cup in. We're gonna do it this way. Do I even have mods on Cup? I probably want them because he's got to live. I do. Let's just go ahead and upgrade this. Why not? Whatever. Okay. They're probably bad mods. I've seen worse. I've seen worse. All right, Cup surviving. Foresight. We'll get some stuff done here. If you bring Watto to the game, don't you have to do like young Annie too? If you bring Watto to the game, you gotta bring I forgot his mom's name. Her name is Feeling. I'm gonna know when I hear it. Shmi. If you bring Annie to the game, don't you gotta bring Shmi into the game? So I think you would have a team, Annie, Shmi, Watto, Sebulba, and oh, what's the dude's name? What's the dude's name that they announced? He's in chat every now and then. He's in chat every now. I can't get it. Let's see here. Bunta Eve Race. I'm gonna here. Bunta Eve Racers. Yes, Ben Quadneros. Yeah. We gotta get so we could have. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about we just get the Bunta Eve Racers in game? Why not that? Huh? That'd be fun. That would be fun. Getting an at on an Imperial squad. Well, we have, we've talked about this before, but there was one point at which they announced, they literally, I think it was a data mine actually. There it is. April 26th, 2020. New vehicles game mode replacing the canceled raid. New mods coming to counter Galactic Legend. Well, neither of those happen. Are there any new raids coming out? We haven't seen new guild activities in a while. Please make it hard. We're doing initial development on one last year. We paused work on it for the moment. So then they put out the, oh look, there's Mobile Gamer. Look at that guy. Still playing the game 5 years ago. He was still playing April 2020. Trying to find the vehicle part here. There was something that referenced vehicles. Do you have any plans for a new PvE game modes after light side geo territory battles? Yes. All right. That would have probably been Conquest at the time, which was a big deal. We're doing it right now. Are we ever going to see mods 6D through 6A? Eventually. We got those. Will there be another level cap increase? There might be. No immediate plans. Why release Relics so close you have to release your G13? There was something... Are there any future plans for a new game mode to do with vehicles? Like ships, but land vehicles like AT-AT, ATST, etc. Yes. So there you go. 6 years ago now. 6 years ago, we got a Q&A, and they said there's a future plan to use vehicles. Now, what does that mean? I don't know. We haven't seen it yet. 6 years in. 6 years in. Just saying, it was there. Shmi, Watto, Ben Quadraneros, Sebulba, Young Annie, Naboo 1 Starfighter, Naboo Padme ship, and a Trade Federation capital ship. There you go. I'm in. I just put Trench in charge of it. I mean, you put Darth Revan in charge of the Leviathan, for God's sake. Why is Darth Revan the capital of the... I mean, seriously, like... You had to take both into Relic 9. Why didn't they just make Darth Malak the captain of the Leviathan? It doesn't... I don't get that at the end of the day. Asking for a friend. When using only the Stranger, when was Zuckuss surviving? Well, let's try the Stranger. Yeah, I'm going in, guys. I gotta get the Datacron farming back. I'm disappointed in myself. I have no principles. Using only the Stranger. Let's see what this does here. He has Relic 8. Well, there's your Naboo Starfighters. How do you get more sharks to the area characters free to play? You just come back after a long break? You don't. You're screwed. You wait till they're farmable, and then you get them. There you go. What was the other one? Why am I talking like this? The other one was... win with Zuckuss. I don't think I can have Zuckuss survive. Maybe Ray can keep him alive? Zuckuss is dark side though, isn't he? I don't think I can survive Zuckuss. I'm not even gonna try. It's 2 points. We're gonna skip it. Health, you know, whenever an enemy recovers health, inflict healing immunity on all enemies for 2 turns, and a random ally takes a bonus turn once per turn. Whenever an ally uses a basic ability and damages an enemy with healing immunity during the turn, they deal bonus. I like that. That's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. Let's put that on, see what happens. Whenever an enemy recovers health, inflict healing immunity on all enemies for 2 turns, and a random ally takes a bonus turn. Whenever an ally uses a basic ability and damages an enemy with healing immunity during the turn, they deal bonus true damage equal to 5% of the target's max health. Alright. Honestly, I think that probably doesn't do all that much, but it sounds cool, right? Good there. We're getting some stuff done here. We gotta do Purge, and we gotta do Asajj on a team. We gotta do Purge and Asajj on a team. Evade, Stun. We can do some Inquisitors for that. Gain Stealth for Llama and Zuckuss. Screw you. Let's put some Inquisitors out there. Whatever. Honestly, coming back from a long break, the Conquest units are the worst. They take literally years to farm free to play. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I think at some point they'll open up the older Conquest units a little bit, but not at this point. Let's see what happens here. In 3 years to 30, boy, you're looking at 3 years, huh? You're looking way out. I'm just looking at next year as the anniversary of A New Hope and Attack of the Clones. That's all I'm looking at. Will this work? Let's see if this works. You gotta get Beastus out. That worked. That worked. Seriously, I made up a whole idea for a kit of the Fisto Omicron. Of a Kit Fisto Omicron for the Gungan team that even has extra benefits if Jar Jar isn't on it. I guess Kit Fisto did something with the Gungans in Clone Wars. I'm unaware of this. My Kit Fisto knowledge consists of Revenge of the Sith and is it Tartakovsky? The Tartakovsky Clone Wars. Oh, Padawan Anakin I think will be next year. I think Padawan Anakin comes out next year along with Jesus Obi-Wan for the 25th anniversary of Attack. I think next year is all Attack. Am I getting any of this stuff? That sucks. I've almost got a third of my Purge done. Next year will be the anniversary of them filming the June... What? Next year will be the anniversary of them filming in June 2027. What? I don't know what that means. Hi, Isaac. How you doing? So, I think that next year... Jesus Obi-Wan. You're unaware of Jesus Obi-Wan? Jesus Obi-Wan. Gotta be the actual picture. Like, somebody put up a picture of Obi-Wan on the mantle. We got our mom a picture of Jesus for Mother's Day. There it is. See? Jesus Obi-Wan. Potency again. When an ally deals damage to an enemy, that enemy gains 8% Terminator and 3 dots. I will grab this probably. Whenever enemy uses a Terminator or is inflicted with damage over time, all non-attack. Now, here's what you do. Here's how it works. You combine this with the dots. That's what you want. So you want to get that dot one on there, and then use the one where whenever an enemy gains a dot, you stack up offense. That's what you want to do. Yeah, Jesus Obi-Wan and Padawan Anakin bring OG Padme back into the fold. I like that. As a leader, anyway. Okay, we gotta do bounty hunters with the Asajj Ventress here. I don't like bounty hunters, though. Well, I could do it this way. Just do it this way. Do I know when the next Journey Lightspeed tokens come out? See if this still works. No, works. Oh, it didn't work. That's, I changed that. Nobody knows when the lights, nobody knows anything. What do you mean, the next ones? Oh, well, it's next Tuesday. It's next Tuesday. Or Monday. It's your next Tuesday reset, or Monday for me. Monday at 1 p.m. for me. I'm just waiting for the announcement about the new era and the next raid and a new galactic. I'm just waiting. I feel like we're approaching May the 4th now. We are, what? How many weeks away from May the 4th are we? 1, 2, we're 3 weeks away from May the 4th. I think we're about to enter like an awesome news cycle in the game. I really do. I think we're about to does she have to stay alive for that to work? Is this team gonna die? Does Jabba suck? I think we are about to enter a massive, gigantic, ludicrous news cycle for Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. That's what I think. Yeah, they do that. They put out a full character list of the characters for the raid a couple months ahead of time, but maybe a month or two at a time. Don't expect a lot of leeway there, but they'll put out a list. Boy, Twitch has been dead for me lately. I don't know, man. I think I've sacrificed like my entire Twitch audience somehow. We do not need the character from Attack of the Clones that George Lucas played. No, I'm good. He played someone, his daughter played someone. That was Revenge of the Sith, though, wasn't it? His son was the His son was the Jedi that the clones killed on the platform in Revenge of the Sith. What do we gotta do here? Stormtrooper Luke. Ah, we just wasted that. Full squad of Galactic Republic. We kind of. Let's do this. We'll put in the A team here. Put in the A team here. Let's go. Let's go. I would think that we will get characters from Maul Shadow Lord. Will it be now, or will Mando and Grogu be now? I don't know, but I think there are a lot of characters in Maul Shadow Lord that we get. I think we'll see them in the game this year. Have I done any St. Louis battles for buff disruption on Sector 1? Yes. Yes, I have. Let's see here. No. Okay. No. I'm striking out here, man. Yoy! Me hoy manoy! Oh, don't click 200. Okay. I guess this. I mean, I've got an odd number now. You guys in your random name, I don't know who Ram Coda is. I have no idea who that is. CG should add frigates and cruisers to fleets as the fleet version of Datacrons. Maybe take 2 slots and reinforce from their own slot or something else. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't even think they really know what to do with fleets. I heard someone had a good idea of fleets in territory wars where you would have a fleet. Like, every section of Territory Wars is a planet, and you gotta get through the fleets first to get to the planet. I liked that idea. What we need is Galactic Legend Maul. He has 3 variants, and might get another Shadow Lord. Maybe Shadow Lord is his GL. Oh, so he's got multiple forms. That's not really the style of this guy. I'm trying to think. The only character that I can think of with a second form is Jedi Master Luke. Right? Does anybody else in the game have like a second form? And his second form is Chuck Norris form, of course. We used to have a street in my town that was named after Chuck Norris. But they had to change the name of the street because nobody crosses Chuck Norris and lives. I'd like to apologize. I'd like to apologize to all the children that are witnessing these things. Apologize to anybody. Ram Kodo is a blind Force Jedi from Force Unleashed. All right. He wasn't blind. What's up, Jante? Jante. I am Jante. Stun 12. Evade 3. Gain stealth 1. 4. All right, we need to do some stealth and stunning. Let's do this. Not that, though. Might not work. We might just one-shot him. Wasn't there a new data disc they said was going to help us get stuff done since we're just going to dominate this thing now? Okay, there's some stealth. I need some evade. I don't think I got any. There's, no, I don't want to stealth her because I already got her at 51%. Doesn't Luthen stealth? I was putting in. What the heck? Where'd he go? Lobot should stealth, but he doesn't. Anybody do foresight here? I don't think so. Just whatever. What if we get a fleet overhaul on May the 4th as a surprise update? Ah, okay. Good luck with that. Archie's got to get a turn here. I don't think he's gonna. How would I recommend a new player start free-to-play? Start watching videos on my channel that are all about how a new player should start free-to-play. There you go. In fact, just this week, I published a video entitled The First 5 Teams You Should Farm in Star Wars: Galaxy of Heroes. Check it out. All right, there we go. What? Did I say Jante right? Sachet Jante. BSM YouTube, hello. You're the one that's railing on me in comments, aren't you? How's this guy even a Kyber? That was you, right? Maybe not. I don't know. I feel like it was you. Does it stun Vayne? By the way, FYI, in the next Grand Arena, I stunned Vayne first and I lost. You're welcome. I still feel like we need a mode where we can test teams. That's not happening. It's not happening. A debuff, no. At the start of battle, they gain 200%. I like that. Already got that. No. No. Whenever an enemy loses turn meter or is inflicted with a dot, all non-attacker allies gain 2% offense and all non-tank allies gain... I'm going to do this, and we're going to throw it in there with the dots. Okay, clear this. Clear this. Clear that. Okay, so now I've got... Whenever an ally attacks, they gain 2% offense for every debuff. Whenever an enemy recovers health, inflict healing immunity, then a bunch of crap. Whenever an ally uses a basic, call another team to someone to assist, dealing 15% less damage. When an ally deals damage to an enemy, that enemy gains 8% turn meter and 3 dots. This slows the game down a lot, is the problem with all the debuffs. Okay, fine. Then, whenever an enemy loses turn meter or is inflicted with a dot, all non-attacker allies gain 3% offense and all non-tank allies gain 3% health. Let's try it out. Let's try out that little combo there. So I probably the last letters? Jante? What do they say? Jont? I don't like that. He's shocked. He can't gain stealth now. Neither could, Luthen. That sucks. Let's see how much stealth I've gotten now. I'm definitely doing some stunning here. Stunning, my darling. You'd love it if they added another way to farm gear, 12 gear outside the minimal rewards from JW GAC and other gyms. Yeah, it's called the Guild Activity Store. What do you guys want to farm gear 12 gear for? What game are you playing these days? You're playing the wrong game. You shouldn't be farming that. You should need it for like journey characters sometimes, and that's, I think we're done. What do we get there with? We got a little bit of stun, we got a little bit of stealth, we got a little bit of evasion, and we got okay, all right, we made some progress today. I'm gonna jump over to the Leia account. We're gonna run our dailies on there. Might as well spend some energy here, huh? Refresh in like 5 hours. I'm just gonna spend it. And then the game where there's no tokens for Geos? What are you talking about? There's no tokens for Geos. What are you talking about? Not tomorrow. I know what tomorrow's video is going to be, and I think it's an important one. Probably the day after, I'm going to be talking about whether this new farming path was worth it, because I just finished it. Look at what I got here, guys. Look at all the tokens I've cashed in. 15, 30, 41 tokens cashed in 5 months. We're gonna talk about, was it worth it to farm the tokens instead of the characters and the gear? And I think the answer is gonna be clear as a bell. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I'll be wrong again. But I think the answer will be clear as a bell. Do I have to do CM's optional? CM's optional. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guild leaders. I'll just wait till tomorrow and deploy. Okay. We're gonna jump over to the Leia account. And hey, I'm not blurry again. And I'm gonna do my dailies over there. Beaver rated? Why didn't I hear anything? Oh, Beaver just rated right now? I don't have the alert box up on this screen, that's why. Beaver, what's up? We are jumping over to our Leia free-to-play farming account here, just to see what's up, do our dailies. Deacon! Are you back officering again? GL General Grievous with the cape from Revenge of the Sith or Dooku. I've been pumping for Dooku for a while, or rather, I think they should bring Darth Tyrannus to the game. That's what I think. I think you bring in... this guy. Oh, come on. Wikipedia is just... This is not even... This is the last of the droids. This is the guy that I think you can make a Galactic Legend, but they won't do this character for him anymore because it's too cartoony, but... Certainly you could have... I mean, I thought it was a shame they didn't do young Grievous, or young Dooku. They didn't do much. Did they do anything from Tales of the Jedi? Did we get anything from Tales of the Jedi? I don't think we did. Ah, come on. I mean, you're talking about young Dooku, young Qui-Gon, Yaddle. Surely we can find a couple more in there as well. Even younger Ahsoka, I don't know. You should be able to do, like, a Tales of the Jedi era, for sure. Yeah, I don't think they did anything for any of those Tales of the Empire, Tales of the Jedi. Was there another one? I heard mention of another one. I can't remember if it actually came out or not. Oh, that's a 3 dot. Okay, Mark 3. You should always take your time spending that era currency. I'm telling you, it's not burning a hole in your pocket. Let it sit in your pocket for a while. Tales of the Underworld? Okay. Yeah, they haven't really touched those. That's weird. No one respond to Siren DeSantis. He's trolling you to try to get attention. Don't give him attention. It just encourages him. I don't do conquest in this account, except that I have to do some conquest for like a... I don't care. This is an account that it's going to be gone in a couple months anyway, so. When will they add are the new Bad Batch not in the Lightspeed token pool yet? What are we looking at? Attackers, which would be Hunter, Mercenary, right? Let's... I don't see it here. Yeah, not there yet. That's a good question. Released in the era of apprentices or earlier. What was the era of apprentices? Hu Yang, General. Okay, so it'll be next. It'll be next. I don't know when. I don't know when. Little clue there for you. Little clue of what we're going to be working on. This should put me at like 50, 62. Oh, that guy's name was Look at that. We are, with Galactic Legend Leia in hand, we are dominating Carbonite. Dominating. Not surprising, but you still gotta do it right, man. You still gotta do it right. Oh, not that. All right, let's see what we got. Okay, let's do this. Drop that. Drop this. Okay. Move over here. It's 2 blinds. None blinds. It is 2 blinds. None blinds. You know, like this is looking. We're leveled out pretty much. Yeah, we're pretty level right now. Okay, over here. We're gonna take some damage here in a second. I don't know why I did that. You didn't partake in the crystal spending this era because you saved for 7-star executor, but I can already reach up to a #1 in fleet arena. There you go. There you go. I mean, sometimes in home one, that's not bad either. But that's what the ships you need for executors, right? So, you know, it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. She'll be all right. Inform Lord Vader we have a prisoner. There you go. Good job, guys. Noise. All right, so we did all of our dailies here. This might be, yeah, that 3 stars are real quick. You guys want to watch some real action? Whatever, that'll be fine. I do think that if you go out and spend a few crystals at the beginning of Colosseum, you can really get yourself out ahead of some stuff. And I've done really well in Colosseum this era. In fact, by the end of it, I'll probably have enough for another character. It's going really well. It's worth putting a little investment time and energy into on your accounts. I'm not investing in this account again because this account is just kind of a basic account. Is this not filled? I got none of that. Somebody's got a cup. I don't need any. Let's put the Ewoks in here for giggles. Yeah, if you saved up 10 to 11,000 crystals by next era, you're set. I'm actually right now. I am farming my my signal data for sure. Look at that weird team. Let's put Kelleran back out in charge of this thing. We'll leave Chupio in and put Yoda in there. No, let's go and put Leia in. We got 2 AoEs here.
My, we're certainly lucky that you're on the outside.
32,000 crystals for 5 marquees. Well, yeah, it costs you about 6,500 to 7,000 each time. Well, you'd spend 6. It was more like. Was it? That's $59.99, right? And you get 6, and then you spend. That was more like 6,300 times 5. Which is about 32,000. There you go. Got it right.
Goodness, your skills are quite.
Alrighty. Let's go to Newt's 2 Perfect. I want to show you the conquest over there. So I do hard conquest on Newt's 2 Perfect now that I'm in the mid game at 4 million, and it's really gonna pay off for me long term. And it's mostly just Kenobi running it, Padawan, Obi-Wan. This will be a quick one, quick in and out. Alright, hard conquest here on the free-to-play. And I don't really pay attention to the feats. I'm not really equipped to those stuff. But what I can do is use 2 or 3 teams. All sucks. Starting with Those guys will do fine. Just do that. Did they take out the free Lightspeed token in the Mall Hayfield event? Those free Lightspeed tokens are, by what Capital Games has said, only going to be available the first time through the event. After the when Mall Hayfield comes back around as a journey, it's just going to be a regular journey. I don't think you're going to get those tokens the next time through. That's my understanding. You're only going to get those tokens if you do it the first time through. Nobody's biting Sarah DeSantis. Nobody's biting. Okay, now we're gonna bring in let's bring in the big boys. So I just run it with this. No, I don't. I run it with this. I mean, this mows down most of everything in Conquest with Padawan Obi-Wan's Omicron. It's just crazy.
We'll be going to WoW.
He just crushes everything. He just crushes everything. All right. We're gonna go raid Troopers on Break on YouTube, and we're gonna go check out, hey, go check out Fisk over on Twitch in a minute. Go ahead and do that. We'll try and get that dot on here too. Lots of people would love who in the game. The thing about the Acolyte, and I'm serious. I don't know where you squeeze it in. They've already missed the window on that, and I think they had it built and just decided not to do it. I really do. I think it's too old now to put it into the game. I mean, you've already done the Stranger. You've already gone through the Pirates with whatever it's called, Stranger Things, Star Wars. You know, they've already done all this stuff. I just think it's too late to put a Stranger team in and have anybody get behind with any interest. And I'm not saying it lightly. There are people that hate the. I mean, well, I hate the Acolyte. I think it's a garbage show. But I wouldn't quit the game because it's in the game. But I mean, you look at the lack. I think there was a big lack of engagement for this era in general with Cassian, and when I talked to all my fellow content creators, like our views were down. This entire era, our views were down. I think people did not engage with the Cassian content. Well, you put Acolyte out there, your game engagement is going to go through the floor. You're going to be in the basement with game engagement. And they need it. They need new players to be engaged in the game, and Acolyte's going to bring nobody to this game. Nobody. You could do Darth Plagueis without it being the Acolyte. Easily do Darth Plagueis without it being an Acolyte thing. Very easily. Boys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to head out. We're going to raid a few folks here on Twitch and YouTube. Make sure to go support our other creators out there. I will see everybody back here on Wednesday. We're going to, I got to finish KOTOR this week. Maybe we'll do that Wednesday. I got another thing, big fun thing planned for us, maybe a new game to check out this week. We'll see how that goes. But I will see everybody tomorrow morning with an important video, important announcement for everyone out there. Guys, gals, ladies, gentlemen, I appreciate you joining in today. Thanks for all the support you give us here at Nooch Too Good Studios. Looks like, did we get raided by somebody here? Did somebody jump in on us here recently? We jumped 30 viewers out of nowhere. I don't know. Hey, go check out Troopers on Break. I will talk to everybody very soon. And of course, always remember, Nooch Too Good. That's a scheduled stream.